This is the story of the man who stood against the most powerful empire of his time. His name was Viriatus. He was a leader of the Lusitanian tribes in what is now Portugal and Spain in the 2nd century BC. His exact birthplace is still debated, but his impact is not. As a child, Viriatus is said to have tended sheep in the hills and wildlands of Lusitania. As a teenager, he likely took part in local raids, trying to prove himself in the kind of tribal warfare that was common among the tribes. As he grew older, he watched the relationship between his people and Rome deteriorate. Then came 150 BC. After a brutal massacre carried out by the Roman general Servius Sulpicius Galba, the Lusitanians chose Viriatus as their military leader. As his reputation grew, more warriors joined his cause, demanding that Rome respect Lusitanian lands and autonomy. Viriatus was known for fairness. He divided the spoils of war equally, even giving his own share to the bravest of his warriors. He knew the land, he knew his people, and he knew how to fight Rome. Through intelligence, mobility, and deep knowledge of the terrain, he defeated Roman armies multiple times, despite being outnumbered and facing one of the most powerful military forces in the ancient world. Rome expected open battle. Instead, Viriatus used guerrilla tactics, ambushes, rapid strikes, disappearing into the mountains. The Romans called it concursere. Roman commanders struggled to stop him. At one point, Rome was forced to officially recognize him as a legitimate ruler, something almost unheard of for a tribal leader. However, in Rome, many found it difficult to forgive a guerrilla leader who had humiliated the Republic. Tensions rose again, and in 140 BC the war reignited. But Rome did not defeat him in battle. He was betrayed. Viriatus was assassinated in his sleep by 3 Lusitanian captains who had been bribed by the Roman general Quintus Servilius Capio. With his death, Roman forces eventually secured control over the western part of Hispania. Greek historians like Posidonius and Diodorus Siculus later described him as a pure and just hero, a man shaped by the wild, uncorrupted by the decadence of civilization. When his killers returned to claim their reward, Rome refused to pay them, declaring that Rome does not reward traitors. The Romans, who once called the Lusitanians barbarians, later recognized their strength. Even Rome respected him, a shepherd who challenged an empire.